Really, really do. And you got to remember, when you get up there in age, I mean, when you go down like that, there's a lot of collateral damage that could potentially come with that. And I think that a lot of times, just imagine seeing yourself going up against somebody older or whatever. We've seen it with people in the streets. We've seen it everywhere. You're suddenly in front of somebody, you're like, this person's old.
Right.
This is not. This ain't even right. I'm not going to do this.
Manny Pacquiao could defy 46 years old. He fought Ugas like 3-4 years ago. And after the fight the fight looked horrible. He should not have been in the ring. He came out all lumped up. His wife was feeding him soup because he couldn't eat.
Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back when reacting to Manny Pacquiao's decision to return to the ring at 46. He made it clear he thinks Pacquiao should have stayed retired. Smith said he was disappointed, not just in Pacquiao, but in what this kind of comeback means for boxing overall. In his view, fights like this hurt the sport's image. He believes boxing fans deserve better, and that legends like Pacquiao should protect their legacy instead of trying to make a return that isn't necessary. I'm honestly embarrassed for boxing, Smith said. I've loved this sport since I was a kid. But this isn't it.
Embarrassed by every word I just said. I truly am embarrassed for the sport of boxing. Because I love boxing. Loved it since I was a kid. But the sport deserves better.
Many boxing fans aren't happy about the news of Manny Pacquiao stepping back into the ring to fight Mario Barrios. The general feeling online is that the matchup doesn't make much sense competitively. Most believe this fight isn't about legacy or the love of the sport. It's just another cash grab with no real stakes or championship value. Fans are calling it a letdown and saying they'd rather see real, meaningful matchups than flashy exhibition-style events.
This whole shit with Pacquiao and Barrios, man. Mauricio just want those little sanctioning fees, man. That's all it is. They just want a little sanctioning fees off that Pacquiao perk. I'm not with it. I don't think it's cool. You know, there's other people that kind of deserve that a little better. I personally wanted Boots and Barrios to clash. You know, he got a fight on the way. You know what I'm saying? But it's just stupid. I don't see the fucking point in that fight at all. I mean, if it happens, it happens. At the end of the day, he was a generational talent. I think it'll be an entertaining fight because Barrios is there to fight, you know, but I'm going to have to edge the younger guy. You know what I'm saying?
The promoters of the fight claim Pacquiao just wants to end his career on a sentimental note, by retiring as a WBC champion, the same title he first won early in his career. They're framing it as a full-circle moment. But critics aren't buying it. To them, it feels like a flimsy excuse to justify a risky comeback that could damage both his health and his legacy.
As of now, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. It was released, PBC. Manny Pacquiao first title was the flyweight WBC, and he wants to retire as WBC champion, so he's fighting in the welterweight division.
Pacquiao is already a Hall of Famer, and many fans feel strongly about protecting that legacy. His name brings back memories of greatness, and the thought of him fighting again at 46 has upset a lot of his longtime supporters. The emotional reaction comes from a place of deep respect. People remember his prime and worry that taking another fight, especially against someone like Barrios, could tarnish everything he's built.
Bro, I'm sitting here chilling, right? Chilling with Miss KO. About to go grab some lunch. And my homie L-Dub texts me. And he let me know some crazy shit, bro. Manny Pacquiao is trying to come back to boxing, and he want to fight Mario Barrios for the 147-pound WBC welterweight title of the world. Manny, 8-division champion, bro. Hall of Fame fighter. Great memories of watching you fight. Sit your old ass down somewhere, man, and chill with your wife, bro. Go be senator, bro. Just because you didn't win president, don't mean you can't run again and maybe try to win the next time, dog. We not trying to see you back in the boxing ring at all. Ugas beat your ass in 2021. Barrios beat Ugas' ass in 2023. What the fuck do you think Barrios gonna do to you right now, bro? Sit down, Manny. Shit.
Joe Rogan once called Manny Pacquiao one of the most remarkable world champions in boxing history. He pointed to Pacquiao's victory over Keith Thurman at age 40, something few believed he could pull off, as a defining moment that cemented his legendary status. But that was 5 years ago. Today, many fans feel that time has finally caught up with him. They say he no longer looks like the same fighter who stunned Thurman back then.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Seeing him beat Keith Thurman at 40 years old, like, God damn, this guy's great. I mean, just look at his career with 8 different weight classes, world titles eight different weight classes. 40 years old, beats Keith Thurman, who's in his prime.
Right.
Crazy. I mean, what a man. I mean, what a world champion. And
well, he sure turned back the hands of time on that one.
it's fucking crazy.
Didn't he?
And he fought in spurts. Both of them fought in spurts. And I thought Keith was going to pick up on it, but Pacquiao was only fighting the end of the round.
Boxing analyst and former opponent Tim Bradley has often praised Pacquiao for giving the sport some of its most unforgettable moments, from his epic battles with Juan Manuel Marquez to winning titles in 8 different weight classes. Bradley says Pacquiao's legacy is already secure. He's done it all, and there's nothing left to prove. At this point, Bradley warns, every new fight only brings more risk, with no real reward.
What are your thoughts on Manny Pacquiao getting inducted?
Come on, it's a no-brainer, bro. Manny Pacquiao, no-brainer.
What did he do for the sport of boxing?
Everything. What did he not do? Fought the best guys, traveled up weight classes, definition of pound for pound, you know. He gave us memory after memory after memory. You know, he fought the toughest and stiffest competition,
including yourself.
You know? I mean, come on, bro. Manny Pacquiao, and he fought him when he was like older too. You know what I mean? This dude don't duck, no smoke, bro. But that's the old school way of boxing. You don't have guys like that nowadays, man. So Manny Pacquiao definitely gonna be missed. Still today, Manny was fight man. Boxing to be in a different place right now. If Manny came right now, bro, oh my God, it'd be ridiculous. But we looking for somebody here in America, bro. To be honest with you, somebody here in America to take over the game, bro. Yep. You know what I mean? All right. I'll check you later.
Raleigh Romero recently shared his surprise that Pacquiao wasn't inducted into the Hall of Fame sooner, calling him one of the greatest fighters of all time. He highlighted that Pacquiao is still the only boxer to win world titles in 8 different weight classes. Romero's comments show just how much respect Pacquiao still holds among today's fighters, which makes his decision to return to the ring even more puzzling.
If Manny Pacquiao is not inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Not yet. What does he mean to the sport of boxing?
No, wait. Y'all just got me fucked up. Wait. The one dude, the 8th division champion not inducted to the Hall of Fame. So, well, I mean, obviously now he's about to be, but...
What did he mean to the sport of boxing? What did he mean to you? Is there something memorable about Manny that stands out in your mind when his name's brought up?
No, because you know, when Manny was like knocking out all those people crazy and all that stuff, you know, I wasn't in boxing at the time, you know, so, but like I said, I mean, I do remember him fighting Broner. That was what, January 19th, 2019. I remember when he fought Keith Thurman. That was on July 20th, 2019. We fought Ugas, man.
Stephen A. Smith, known for his outspoken opinions, has been clear about how he feels regarding Pacquiao's return. He believes Pacquiao has already accomplished more than enough and shouldn't risk damaging his legacy. Smith warned that fighting beyond his prime could change how fans remember him, and not in a good way. He's not the only one who feels this way. Many boxing analysts agree that Pacquiao should stay retired and let his legacy remain untouched.
Your thoughts on Manny Pacquiao's retirement?
One of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. Never ran from anybody. Had completely respected the sport of boxing. Was an ultimate champion. And I have to tell you, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. I mean, when people, I want to say this real quick because I know we got to go because we got one more thing to discuss, Marcus.
Yeah.
When people talk about Manny Pacquiao and they say stuff like, well, he's fighting for money. I would like y'all to know that there are people who line up in the streets of the Philippines just to come get some money from him. He's very charitable.
Oh, yeah.
That's why money was compromising, because he's a giver. He's a special dude. I'm going to miss him.